Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here. The Baltimore Orioles break out the brooms in this. Hector Velasquez gets the ball. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy really struggled last year. This season is going to be about a bounce back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Jose Ramirez.
Here comes the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Hey, thanks, Matty. You know what, D-Road? Nothing you'd like more than to win this one here. They've got a long roadie coming up. And they'd like to win this one to get themselves on an airplane onto a long road trip on a positive note.
You know this, Dan, as well as I do. 10-game road trip, a lot of packing involved the night before this one. They're going to have to find a way to stay focused, win this ball game, and get on a happy flight.
Reined in, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Batting second, the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Striding in, Cesar Hernandez. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. This year against right-handed pitching, Hernandez is below the Mendoza line. Batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
That's the ball. Outside.
Very nice afternoon, high skies and 77 degrees at game time. The 1-2. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. He's got himself a 1-out single.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s getting it at him.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Lindor, who fittingly goes by Mr. Smiles sometimes. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here now the 2-2. Hernandez leads off first with 1 away. This is in the air out to left field. Santander waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Ronnie Reyes.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
No, that's down. Ball.
May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter. It's 1-1. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. The 2-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no. Now in the box, Andrew Velasquez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way.
Number 88.
Slow roller down the third baseline. The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Hey, Matty, yeah, it's been a tough series so far, D-Roll. They've lost the first two nail-biters, 2 close games, low-scoring games. They'd like to turn that fortune around here today.
Yeah, but from a manager's perspective, Dan, all you can ask for is effort, and that's what this team's given them. They took it on the chin. First 2 games, 1-run losses. They'll bounce back today.
And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat hit out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Stepping in now, Ramon Urias. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1, here's the pitch. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. A runner at second, nobody out. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. The average coming in at 266, 2 home runs and 7 driven in. The 0-1 pitch and a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. Hit on the ground to third. And there's out number 2.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Renato.
And here's Renato Nunez. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a foul tip held on to here at strike 1. A ball and a strike. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. So here's Tyler Naquin. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. And if they're going to get something close to a repeat effort out of their pitching staff in this game to the one they got yesterday, that would certainly help the cause.
No doubt about that, Matt. A combo platter, combined shutout yesterday. Hopefully they can continue to throw more zeros up in this one today.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that into memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
So now to the plate, Oscar Mercado. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's got that batting average even at a point where even a 1 for 5 will gain him some points. 2 home runs, 10 RBIs. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. One and two now.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. In there, a base hit. The throw to third. And he's out on a strong throw. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Batting 7, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Here's Carlos Santana now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Santana has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is, and shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. No score here as we play inning number 2. This one's down to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. In Domingo Santana, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. And there's ball 1.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Hit down the third baseline. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And the run will score as the Tribe strikes first to lead it 1-0.
Hey, guys, that's not how we draw it up. You want to stay back on that pitch and drive it up the middle the other way. But he got out and around it and was still able to find his way for a knock.
Into the box, Roberto Perez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. The Orioles will, however, have to beat their opposition's best as they've got to go up against their ace in this one.
When you're playing as well as this team is right now, they've got them right where they want them. They're only down 1 early in this one, and when you've won a couple of games in a row already, you have that feeling you can certainly come back and win this one.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
Swing and a miss, strike 2. 2 out with the man at first. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is... Stepping up now, Dwight Smith Jr. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Fouled off. Nobody out, runner on first. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. To second for one. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
Austin Hayes the next to bat. He's got 3 hits in 6 tries for the series. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at 2. And indeed no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
Batting it, the catcher.
Standing in, Austin wins as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way. Too low, 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that could do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
2-1 after the foul ball there. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Orioles Ready now, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Now here's the pitch. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 home is a sinker that misses for a ball. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. In now for Cleveland, Cesar Hernandez. He singled his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
1-1.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. 1 out, nobody on. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. The 3-2 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The payoff pitch one more time. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you could do with that. Textbook sinker.
Francisco Lindor is at the plate as he watches ball 1. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. He's got it. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning.
Welcome back. As the Orioles look to get the offense going here in the third, this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening, so he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you. 3-0 now.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
And the count will be full. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Another full count pitch home. Hops this one up. Bieber will take it himself for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 88.
Into the box now, Andrew Velasquez. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Here's the pitch.
That missed. That's the ball.
Bases are empty, one man out. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
2 balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter. All even now, 2-2. A full count to the Orioles designated hitter.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at all to make a play here, so despite the effort, the inning will continue. So chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there. To the plate now, Jose Iglesias. Line to the right side. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one. Left for the Orioles. They still trail 1-0. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Franmil Reyes will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Ball 2.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Now here's the pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle, fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
The right fielder, number 30.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to center field. Oh, and this deflects right off him.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
At the plate, Oscar Mercado, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider. It's strike one. Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Up next for Cleveland.
So two gone now for the Tribe here in the fourth, and that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Bounce to first. Davis has it, and he'll step on the bag himself. And now to the plate, Renato Nunez. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. First pitch on its way.
Nunez.
Ball.
The 1-0 home. A ball and a strike now. A 2-1 count to Nunez. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Naquin's under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The batter, the right fielder.
Stepping up to the plate, Dwight Smith Jr. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
This is part of what makes him one of the best pitchers in the game. He pounds strikes, and his stuff is really tough to make contact with. And when you fall behind 0-2, good luck.
1 out, nobody on. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
Anthony Santander is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. The pitch.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
The 1-1 home.
Ball inside.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Domingo Santana. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Domingo Santana.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
Roberto Perez is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. 1 run, 6 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Cleveland so far. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. And another foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Into the box, Jose Ramirez. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Now the 0-1. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. Digging in once again, Cesar Hernandez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And this is lined softly to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
0-2.
And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
1-0.
All right, thanks, Heidi. The 1-0.
Nope, ball.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Now batting, catcher.
Now at the plate, Austin Wins comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. One and one, here it is. Hit back toward the mound. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, I can't imagine that's the pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
David.
Chris Davis at the plate now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He popped out in his first trip. And he falls behind 0-2. Got him. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Hit hard, but foul. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. Hernandez at second. Throw to Santana, the double play, and that's how the side is retired. Around the horn. Sean Armstrong takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. At the plate, Francisco Lindor. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes ball 1.
1-0.
Low and away as he misses again, 2-0. Now the pitch. 2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1. Line drive to center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard. And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's 2 for 3. He also has 1 home run. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Armstrong stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He was taken in the 18th round back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Santander is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Oscar Mercado. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Santander waits on it, and the inning is over. Left for the Tribe, but they lead it 1-0.
Leading off.
So striding forward now, Ramon Urias. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Line to the right side. But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
The batter, number 11.
Digging in now, Jose Iglesias. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, 3rd baseman, Renato.
Ready for another shot now. Renato Nunez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And now pitch on the way. The pitch. 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
And no complaint about that one. That's a strike, and it's 1-2. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Richard Blyer is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 48.
All set for the start of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's set and the pitch. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up. Fouled away. Here it comes. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. Misses, ball 2. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning, it's so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Standing in now, Domingo Santana, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. 0-1, here's the pitch.
No,
that's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. One and 2, here it comes. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
The catcher, number 55.
Stepping into the box, Roberto Perez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. No balls and a strike to count. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Bottom of the inning now, so coming to the plate, Dwight Smith Jr. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
In there at the knees, strike 1. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Here it comes on 1-1. Fouled off. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at-bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But, man, he's been good so far.
The 3-2 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Stepping in, Anthony Santander. No hits to this point.
Anthony Santander.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Good.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
And he popped him up, but this will land untouched. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? There's one on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but one ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
And the pitch. Austin Hayes is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Center fielder coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knob.
Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Stepping in now, Austin Wins, as he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter, it's 1-1. Hot shot on the ground is short, right to him. The easy way to Hernandez to retire the side. Orioles leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jose Ramirez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016. Just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley, and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably. Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The O's are looking for the sweep in this game, as we mentioned earlier, but trailing by 1, they're going to need to come from behind to do it.
This one's still well in striking distance. Only trailing by 1 going late on to the game. They just need a bloop and a blast or some kind of extra base hit. This one's far from over.
Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. And for the opposition, wrapping this up and salvaging a win would at least make their trip out of here a little more pleasant.
This could be just what the doctor ordered. Nobody likes to get swept on the road, so winning this one could be big for building back team morale.
Riding in once again, Francisco Lindor. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Smith moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, number 32. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive. Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
The 1-1 home. Misses. Ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Set, and the 2-1 pitch. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Count even now at 1-1. As a look, now the pitch. And it's fouled away. Started to go. So look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. Stepping in, Oscar Mercado. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch.
1 ball, no strike.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Bit of an ill-advised swing that time as that ball got in on him. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. From the stretch. Hit hard to short. Iglesias is there. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Hits in the inning lead to a run for Cleveland. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Coming to the plate now, Chris Davis. He went down on strikes last time up. Simber was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Scooped up. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting.
And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Andrew Velasquez. He was a double play victim last time around.
No, that's outside. Ball.
First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Grounded softly to the right. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, when you're winning a game this late, the last thing you want to do is give the other team some hope, and that's what this air does. They have a base runner and a chance to make some noise now.
Now a bouncing ball for the shortstop Lindor. To second for 1, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily. Digging in, Jose Iglesias. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
A runner on first with 2 away. And he lays off for ball 1.
1-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. 2 out with the man at first. Grounded to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1. Tanner. Scott enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Here's the first pitch to him. Liner towards second. And that is into right field, so the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the 9th.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the 9th. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive. And you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a 1-run lead.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Digging in, Roberto Perez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now time is asked for at home plate and granted by the umpire back there, Earl Hendricks. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. Runners on first with one down. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Popped him up. And here's Davis to tuck it in, and there are 2 gone now. So digging in now, Jose Ramirez. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly...
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cesar Hernandez. Hit out towards second. On to first, and the driver held in check as the inning is over. So now the cleanup hitter, Renato Nunez. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out. And over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
No balls and 1 strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Now at the plate, Dwight Smith Jr. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. On to first, and the Orioles are down to their final out. Ready once again, Anthony Santander. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. From the stretch. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
That fires me up right there. What a clutch AB, a 2-out single to get the tying run to the plate. That's all you can ask for.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And that's going to put an end to this one. And the Indians will salvage at least the finale in this 3-game series as the ball game is over. A 2-0 finish today. The Cleveland Indians took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Shane Bieber earns win number 4 on the season. Hector Velasquez
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the American League Central, the Twins earned the 4-game series sweep as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 3-1. Aroldis Chapman earned his first victory of the season, helping lead the Yankees to a win over the Rays 5-4. The Mariners closer, number 61, got his second W of the season as the Mariners downed the A's 5-4. The Red Sox put up 16 hits on the day as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 9-8. The Philadelphia Phillies earned the 3-game series sweep as they got the best of the Dodgers at home 4-3. Anthony DeSclafani grabbed the victory with his 10 Ks, helping lead Cincinnati to a win over the Brewers 2-0. Luke Weaver won his first game of the season as the Diamondbacks disposed of the Nationals 7-3. Tyler Beede had his first victory of the year as the Giants toppled the Rockies 3-1. Craig Kimbrell collected his first W this season, leading the Cubs to a win against San Diego 4-2. And that's what's going on around baseball heading into today's action. Join us again tomorrow for more updates from around Major League Baseball.